iOS 14.5 has just been officially released, and despite it being a dot or point release, it actually comes with quite a few lovely changes and features for your iPhone. Here are 7 things you would want to check out, or actually 7 reasons why you would want to install iOS 14.5 right away. First and foremost is about how we use Face ID on a daily basis. You know how you can't unlock your iPhone with Face ID when you're wearing a mask? On iOS 14.5 now, you can unlock your iPhone with your Apple Watch. Whenever your iPhone detects that you're wearing a face mask and you can't unlock your iPhone with Face ID, your iPhone can actually unlock itself by detecting that your Apple Watch is nearby on your wrist and unlocked with a passcode. That means you can simply glance at your phone and get on with your day, no more taking off and fiddling with your mask. Remember though, you have to also install watchOS 7.4 on your Apple Watch for this to work. Once you're ready, go to the Settings app on your iPhone, and under the section of Face ID and Passcode, enable the option to unlock with Apple Watch, and you're all good to go. Second of all is about Siri. If you live in America or your Siri speaks English with an American accent, there are actually 2 new voices you can choose from. Just have a listen to Voice 2 and Voice 3.
It's currently clear and 14 degrees in London.
It's currently clear and 14 degrees in London.
These new voices, like the older ones, utilizes Apple's neural text-to-speech technology, making sure that Siri sounds more like a human rather than a robot. Of course, you'll also notice that Siri voices are now referred to by numbers and not by gender. And if you're setting up a new iPhone, or if you're just resetting your current iPhone, your iPhone will ask you to choose a voice for Siri instead of defaulting it to female, because assistants, no matter in the digital world or in real life, should never be by default female. The third thing is about the battery. Well, that's if you have an iPhone 11, 11 Pro or 11 Pro Max. Apple has implemented a battery recalibration for these iPhones to address the inaccurate estimates of battery health for some users. Along with this battery recalibration, we can also expect fewer issues with battery draining and reduced peak performance capability on these iPhones. Now, this battery recalibration, according to Apple, can take up to weeks, so what we can do is just stay put and use our iPhones as we normally would, while our iPhones are recalibrating their batteries. In some cases, if the recalibration is unsuccessful, you can even request for a battery replacement free of charge. I'll put the link in the description below so you can check it out in more detail at your leisure. Other than the 3 major features of iOS 14.5, there are also several honorable mentions. iOS 14.5 brought along 217 emojis, including this exhaling face, this face with spiral eyes, and also this face amongst some clouds, which I don't understand the meaning of. iOS 14.5 also enabled 5G dual-SIM support for the iPhone 12 lineup, so your secondary network, in addition to your primary network, can also be connected by 5G. Next up, if you have a PS5 or Xbox Series X or S, then first of all, lucky you, but now you can also connect the controllers of these new gaming consoles to your iPhone, iPad or Apple TV for when you are gaming. And last but not least, Apple is introducing something called App Tracking Transparency. What that means is that apps now must explicitly ask for your permission to access the advertising identifier of your iPhone in order to track you across devices for ad targeting purposes. Ultimately, this rule can prevent apps from using workaround methods for tracking us, and this is all the more important for our data privacy. And those were the 7 new features you have to check out on iOS 14.5. Face ID unlock with face masks, new American English voices, iPhone 11 battery recalibration, 217 new emojis, dual-SIM 5G, support for PS5 and Xbox Series X or S controllers, and finally, app tracking transparency. After this, the next big release for iOS will be iOS 15, with Beta 1 coming on the 7th of June 2021. Subscribe to the channel now for an upcoming video on all the rumours about iOS 15. For now, have fun updating, and you can check out one of my other videos right here. Until next time.